Hello, Miguel Gonzalez. Hello, Carol Zoomy One.
What up, Jordan Dell?
It's going really fast.
Yes, it is. It certainly is.
Wow, it's going really fast. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all?
Time for a new beat.
One more beat, please.
Oh, we got a super chat. We got a super.
Oh, what up, Terry Washington? What up? What up, Fortnite Puppet? That went so fast, it was like trying to catch a little paper boat in a fully rapid river.
Terrell Washington, this beat's for you.
What up, Natasha Powder? What up, Fresh Prince?
The Fresh Prince is here?
Dude, in the fresh. Whoa, what up, Fox Doc?
Fox Doc dropping.
Fox Doc in the building.
Making it splash. We've got our first international currency from Sweden. Sweden, how it's going? Daniel Nikolov, we miss you. We miss your confusing currency.
What up, Jack? Thank you very much.
Hi, Jack.
What up, Seb? Seb Sheepers? I like that. Seb Sheepers.
Jack,
Matthew O'Connell.
you got any ideas, Jack? Whatever suggestion you make, we're gonna make it. That's not true, but I like to be positive.
What up, the big Grabowski? What up, Tyler?
This guy's going on the screen just because of his name. How dare you diss my cheese?
Barbara Thomas. Hi. I just had a hard time pronouncing Barbara.
Did you? That's what just happened, right? You just had a hard time pronouncing Barbara.
Barbara. The butterfly effect. Hi, everybody. We're so excited for you to be here. What up, Yosefi? What up, Barter? What up, Lenska?
Hello, Renegade Media Group. You sound like you sound like a real organization.
I wonder if that's the Renegades React. If that's the Renegades React, what up, Renegades?
Dude, I love how much you love the Reactor Cat. I love it.
Dude, I love the whole culture, man. I love it.
Beautiful.
I have updates about a specific reactor today. You can let people know about that in the chat when we start.
I like
just voices now.
Look at this, dude. From John Florio, he sends $10, 10 for the amount of times I have seen each battle minimum. John, we love you. Look, out there. If you want to super chat, you can. But even just watching the battles, it's a way to support. We love you. Hi.
For sure. What up, Freddie Mega? Thank you very much for the donation, man. Yeah. Thank you so much for everybody donating. You do not have to donate to watch this live stream. Obviously, we love you all anyways. But we have some plans for these donations. We'll tell you about today too.
We're excited to be doing this. We're excited to be here. Are we ready? Lloyd, are you ready?
I mean, just let me put on a shirt. Just let me quickly put on a shirt. Okay, I'm good.
Wait, you don't have a shirt on?
I do now.
Nice. Hey! All right, go away, quarantine message. Guys, happy quarantine. How's it going?
How's your pandemic?
Lloyd, how are you? I haven't seen you since we tried to do this morning.
I know. Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm really good. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
I'm nervous.
It feels like
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous.
Yeah. Our live shows are like a great source of like energy and nerves, like good stuff.
Yep.
And I feel a little bit of that right now. So
I feel it from you. I'm feeling I'm a little sweaty. I'm sweaty in the palms. I'm sweaty underneath the shirt. Wow. It's exciting. Thanks for everybody being here. We decided to do this. This is not an April Fool's joke. There's no joke. This is the real deal. We decided we started. Oh, here. Okay. Look, let's get right into it. We got a suggestion from Toltac11. What do you think of Jules Winfield and Vince Vega from Pulp Fiction versus Agent K and Agent J from Men in Black? That's kind of dope.
Ooh, Agent K and Agent J from Men in Black.
The original Men in Black. That leads me uncomfortably to one of the topics I want to discuss with you, Lloyd. Movies you suggest during the quarantine. Movies you've been watching. Movies you're gonna watch. But we talk about that
Oh
later.
yeah.
I just watched
yeah.
Men in Black, and I forgot how great that movie is.
Men in Black can eat a butt.
You
But
got
I will
beef,
do anything
dude?
to get Alpha Cat and Daystorm back.
Wait a minute,
I could give.
Are you saying you
I
have
could
beef
get-
with Men in Black?
Do Men in Black. Psh, in the words of oh God, who was that old YouTuber? Please tell me in the comments that old YouTuber who used to go. Psh. It was so funny.
I hope he had better taste in movies than you do. Men in Black is a classic, bro. Are you talking about one of the new ones? Because I don't care.
Yeah, the new one.
No, I'm talking about the old one. Men in Black.
Oh, the first
M.I.B.
Oh.
The original.
Yeah, okay.
Will Smith.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee
the
Jones.
biggest ear. Tommy Lee Jones has the biggest ears in Hollywood.
So this
If you
suggestion.
look at that man's ears.
This suggestion was Vince and other dude from Pulp Fiction. What's his name's character and what's his name's character? The two assassin guys.
Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega and the other guy versus Agent K and Agent J. That'd be a pretty sweet rap battle.
Oh, because they're in those outfits. Okay, I get it.
Oh,
Okay,
I didn't even get that. They're in outfits.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, I get it. So that's guys, that's one of the things we're here to do today is discuss different matchups, share your ideas. I'll tell you, we did a test stream on ERB2 last week, and there was one idea that somebody put up. It's getting made. It's happening. It's cooking. We're talking about it in the Patreon. We're going to talk about it in depth. You know, we'll build it brick by brick. We're going to build it up.
Just some quick backstory on why we're here today and what we're doing this for. We had the idea. We wanted to. I mean, obviously everybody's trapped in their houses, and we have the type of series that doesn't really get to upload regularly, so we don't get to talk to you guys as much as we would love to via vlogs and things. So we wanted to do this just to say hello, just to reach out, say hi. We do these live streams on the Patreon channel a little bit. We realize not everybody's on that. Not everybody can be. That's totally cool. So we wanted to come here and talk to you guys. And I'm really excited to do so. The news, I was excited to do the news. And then 2 days later, everything that we had in the news completely changed
Are you talking about
in the world.
Are you talking about the ERB news?
Yes.
I don't think they know that. So we started some smart friends and some like doctor types reached out to us and asked us if we'd make a video talking about coronavirus, staying at home, social distancing, and we started making it, and it wasn't grooving, it wasn't working. But we do want to talk to people. We want to share some positivity. We want to share some entertainment. We want to say hello. So I think that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say. I will say that I did have Teddy Roosevelt saying one of the funniest things I've ever had him say in that news, which was Great Grand Canyons. So,
yeah, that was funny. But that was in reference to the size of my baby, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody out there, my wife and I didn't have it, but I was there, had a second child. We had a baby boy about 2 weeks ago now, maybe two and a half weeks. So he's safe, he's healthy, 10 pounds, 2 ounces.
10 pounds! Great Grand
10
Canyons!
pounds. And we're pretty we're funky people, you know what I mean? We're very granola folk, and so we were doing a home birth. Our daughter was born here at home, so that's no pain medication, no nothing. My wife was just sitting there breathing out a fucking bowling ball, dog, and it wasn't.
That's like Andre the Giant's bowling ball,
very
dude.
big, very 10 pounds 2 ounces, a big baby. That's some high percentile shit. So anyway, the baby wasn't coming out. Baby was like, I'm too damn big. So Lloyd, I'll try and explain this to you. There's a pelvis and there's a pubic bone. And the head's got to go under the pubic bone. And so the head's got to like, and his head just wasn't. So she was trying to rock him back and forth like a fucking stuck Toyota. You know what I mean? And it wasn't
like
getting
when
there.
A wiener dog is trying to get a ball from underneath a house.
It's exactly what it is. It's a dog trying to get a ball from underneath a car. Is exactly what it is. That kind of motion. And look at that. That's it. And so the midwife was like, you know what? We got to go to the hospital. Now, this is 3 weeks ago. Going to the hospital here in Los Angeles was a scary experience. But everybody's safe. Everybody's healthy. We had a C-section, which is great. Beautiful miracle. You know what I mean? We were so grateful. But when the baby came out, the whole operating room was like, oh! That's what you heard this like, oh, my God. Like, just because he was so damn big.
Wow, dude. Congratulations.
Thanks,
I was nervous. Like,
so was I.
the thing about this particular moment in time is that we had sort of planned to take a little bit of a break during this time anyway, having the baby, Pete, like paternity leave and all that stuff. So I hadn't heard from Pete in a couple days, and I knew at like any moment in time this baby was going to come, but I was nervous because I knew, like, your wife is the only woman who's ever gotten that home birth thing done. I know, like, we live in Los Angeles, like
maybe the
every
only
other
woman
woman.
It's a thing. It's a whole thing. In Europe, it's a whole thing. It's not crazy. We've been doing it for thousands of years.
Crazy. I'm just saying that every other woman that I know that has said they were going to do it bails like 35 minutes in.
Sure. Definitely there is a, so I don't want to talk about home birth all day, but we can talk about it a little bit. There is definitely a whole range of emotions that comes over the face. And one of them is, you take me to a hospital and you do it now. But you have to be like, you have to talk her down. You're like, you know, you said you didn't want to do this. She's like, I know what I said, motherfucker. Take me to the hospital. But she turns into Hulk Hogan. Dude. She turns into Hulk Hogan. She's a champion. I'm so proud of my wife. Guys, let's talk about this suggestion on the screen. Coronavirus versus Spanish flu. Should we do a flash-in-the-pan hip-hop conflict nowadays about the coronavirus? And if we do, should it be against Corona beer or the Spanish flu? And further, last thing. Did you know that the Spanish flu is not named Spanish flu because it came from Spain? It actually came from like Kentucky or some shit. But Spain was the first country to start taking it seriously. So that's why they called it the Spanish flu. It
feels like that backfired. That feels like they did what they're supposed to do, and then they got a flu named after them.
Yeah. I read that. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if this is true, but I think it's true. I heard it. Maybe somebody can help me confirm whether or not that's true. So, Lloyd, what do you think? Do we do coronavirus versus Spanish flu, flash in the pan, hip hop conflict of nowadays?
I like it. I like that we can do something very, very present. I think we have a very special sort of a brand that we do stuff. I don't think it would be a main battle, but I think like I just saw a Weird Al video on the Jimmy Fallon show where he turned one of his old songs into a song about the virus and the pandemic. And I think that would be great. I think people would like that. I think it would be a popular video, and it's almost like I own the comedy club in Santa Monica, and people who are doing stand-up shows online right now,
you
if they talk about their old bits, if they do their old bits, if you're not doing bits about the coronavirus, it's silly.
Yeah.
So just
the world
do
is a different place.
Battle. Yeah. So if we did a normal battle right now, it would sort of be like, what are you doing? It would have to be like that. What's the Fauci guy? What's the doctor?
Fauci. I like the name.
Fauci.
I want to draw your attention real quick to another person suggesting John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson versus Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. I think they're suggesting doing just the actors, which would also be dope. I would love to play either John Travolta or Samuel L. Jackson. I don't think I could play Samuel L. Jackson, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
Here's.
Well, no. Who's putting these comments up here?
I am.
Or what's going on? Okay.
I've got the comment control.
So what do you think? Do you want to do coronavirus or not?
I kind of do. I thought Corona beer was the way to go, but Spanish flu might be the way to go. I think it's interesting. I think if we can get some positive information out there and keep some, if there's one person we can keep from getting sick or possibly dying, it'd be worth the effort. But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I did say I wanted to have a section of the live stream that was like advice for coronavirus, and I stopped myself. I was like, what the fuck do I know? I'm not a doctor. You're not a doctor. We have no business giving advice, but I do have some ideas to share. We're idea people, right?
That's the only thing I am.
So here's my idea for making the best out of the coronavirus quarantine. This is mostly for the fellas. If you are balding, and take this from two bald dudes, if you know a secret, if you think your hair is starting to go, now is the time to shave your head. Now is the time because you're going to get this bonus few weeks where you're not going to really see anybody, and you can make the adjustment, get a little sun on the dome, and now is the time to nip it in the bud and go forward confidently. You can do it. We believe in you.
Yeah. I mean, I think that works for the ladies too. Almost opposite. If you want to go au natural, like pits, legs, all that stuff, now's the time to do it.
You know, this is not the first time I've heard you mention this. I think you're a hairy armpit dude, and I like it. I love it, dude.
You know, do your thing. Do what you're gonna do.
I agree with you.
Imagine you came out of this. You could also just get super ripped. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't just come out of this and be down. I mean, the easiest thing is to gain 30 pounds and drink every day.
Well, see, I'm the opposite.
You could also come out of
I quit drinking. I quit weed, and that was, I think, mostly inspired by birth of my son, it kind of gave me like this new perspective on life and stuff. But it's been pretty great and free to not have to worry about that while I'm stuck at home. I'm growing lettuce. Did I tell you?
That's amazing. I'm super jealous of that.
I'm growing lettuce. I don't know if any of it's going to survive, but I'm trying to grow lettuce.
Man, I want to take a moment and just keep acknowledging everybody for donating. Thank you very much to everybody. They're flying past, so I can't say thank you. It's very
it's humbling.
It's humbling to see people donating. So just thank you very much for all of you guys.
We want to tell you. Can we tell them what we're going to do with some of this? Super chatter.
Yeah.
So you know, just so you know where this is going, and if you're just watching it and we get any money from the ads, we're gonna try and support some of our crew members. We're gonna try and send some checks to some of our crew members who aren't really able to find any work right now. We're worried about them. We love them. We care about them. We've got one in the chat right now. He's actually your moderator today, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Atul on the drink table is in the house. How you doing, Atul? You out there? Oh, I can't talk to him without calling him. Well, I didn't call him.
Yeah, you have to call him.
So
we'll call him later.
We have a suggestion on the screen. Congrats on the new kid. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. 10 pounds, big boy. How about the Beatles versus BTS? That's the Korean pop band, BTS.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This has been the Beatles have been suggested over and over, and it just depends on who's the popular sort of boy band of the time. It used to be the Beatles versus NSYNC.
And One Direction.
The Beatles, and then the Beatles versus One Direction, and now it's Beatles.
I never wanted to do that one. I tell you what, the Patreon loves, and we talk about it a lot on the Patreon. This is a big one on there. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about that here or not, but patrons, this is your idea. I'm sharing it with the world. The Beatles versus NWA. I still like it. They love it.
Yeah. I'll tell just to go back to this guy's question. I like the Beatles versus BTS the best out of any Beatles suggestion I've heard so far.
Wow. Straight up dumping on NWA.
No. And it's harder to do a rap group doing rap.
That is true. That is true. That is very challenging. That is very challenging. So the only rapper we've been able to do is Kanye, and he can't really rap. Let's be real.
Hey, shots fired.
He's not a very good rapper. He's a great music producer. I don't find his rap to be that impressive. And look at me. I'm not a rapper.
I think he's got some great rap songs. I think he's just a big enough character that you can make a puppet out of him in a certain way. And most rappers aren't well known enough to do that, or aren't like a caricature enough to do that. Yeah. And plus, it was the ghost of Rich Dude's present. Like all he had to do is say who he was.
We've got where'd it go? Oh, where'd it go? I had an idea. Here's one in British monies. Oh no, that's a euro. Is that a euro? That's a euro.
Yeah.
The Beatles versus the Rolling Stones. I like that one personally. I like that one. Beatles versus the Rolling Stones, a classic rivalry. You could cast the four same dudes to play both, which would be handy.
That's very funny.
Really handy.
That's very funny.
Because I got to tell you, one of the things about NWA versus the Beatles that was really daunting was like casting 8 people. How many people are in NWA? 4? 3? 2?
NWA? No, like 5.
Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E. I think that's it.
No. There's more. There's Ren, MC Ren.
He was in NWA. I gotta learn some shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys. Yeah.
Guys, one of the other things we want to do today is watch an old rap battle, an old episode, play it on the screen, and we'll watch it with you and share stories and answer questions if you have questions. So, any suggestions out there for what rap battle you want us to watch? Go back as far as you want. Any Space Sheep says, bruh. I think that's about me not knowing who's in NWA. I got to be honest. I'm embarrassed at myself.
I know. It's tough. Thank you very much, Addison Olivier. Big fan from Brazil. Thanks to our Brazilian people. That's the other reason why I like the BTS versus the Beatles, is because the Beatles versus Rolling Stones would be British versus British.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of having Korean characters and being more diverse in that way. I do love the same 4 people playing, but I think we could get like Korean effects. Maybe Jin, I think Jin isn't Korean, but we get MC Jin back, and maybe
there's
Timmy
a lot of possibilities, man. There's a lot of possibilities. This is what I think we should do. Me versus Kanye West. Doesn't that feel like the kind of thing you could do, though? I don't know. I don't understand it.
Well, who would you be if you were the Beatles? You would be Paul McCartney, for sure.
I played John Lennon in the first one, but that was poor casting. I think I would have to be Paul McCartney. I've got the baby face.
Even like there's you can always identify people who they would be in what band or whatever. You would be Paul McCartney. That's your style anyway. You're much more Paul McCartney than Lennon, I would think.
Here's a good one. Get on there. This is from U.S. Marines Jay-Z. Hello, U.S. Marines Jay-Z.
What up, Marines? Thanks for your service.
Dr. Fauci versus Jonas Salk. I've always wanted to do Jonas Salk. He's the creator of the polio vaccine. Gave it away for free because he didn't think he should make money off of it. Good luck seeing that kind of shit nowadays.
Oh, I know.
That would be kind of dope.
I love Dr. Fauci. And by the way,
Dude's
I went back
awesome.
and watched Outbreak.
Yeah, shit, everything.
Don't do that.
Oh.
But Dustin Hoffman, that's gotta be he's gotta be mapped after Fauci.
Oh, maybe. Did you watch? What's the other one? What's the one with Matt Damon? Because that shit is all about the current situation. They use the word social distancing even.
Really?
Yeah. What was it? Is that Pandemic? No. That's which is the one with. Somebody help me out.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, tell us in the comments. What's the one with Matt Damon? That one was good, and it's totally about now. And I want somebody to get the suit that what's his name has with the little bubble head. Anyhow.
Oh yeah.
Terry James getting educational with it. Maximilian Robespierre versus Mao Zedong. Robespierre is also very popular in the Patreon community. They love it. I'm catching up to it.
Oh man.
They keep convincing
me
me
every
every time.
John Cena or something?
John Cena.
John Cena.
All right, let's watch a battle, dog. Let's watch a battle. What do you want to watch, Lloyd? You want to pick?
No, let them know in the comments. What do we got? Season 3, season 2? Should we break it down to a season?
I'm doing this one. Genghis Khan versus the Easter Bunny. I'm doing it.
Done.
All right? Okay, let me find it. Give me a second. You talk. Oh, I found it. There you are.
So just for you guys, to let you know out there, what we're going to do is we're going to play a battle. We're going to stop it a lot. And we'll react to it, but there are memories that pop up all the time whenever we watch a battle. So we'll stop it and talk about that. And if you have questions about this battle as we're watching it, feel free to put them out there. We'll try to catch them if we can.
Here we go.
We thought that would be fun.
All right. Real quick. Let me tell you a story about this costume, Lloyd. This is a costume that my mom made. Like me and my mom made this costume. Way back in the day. This is I think this is the one. I'm almost positive that's what this is. And I think either that or it's modeled after it. I wore this costume to a college frat party. And I had sunglasses on and this mask. And I got so drunk, I broke a window at a fraternity house. And my friend was like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here. There's some dudes looking for the fucking bunny and you need to bail.
No, dude.
So
just blend in.
I run out of this place dressed as this fucking bunny in sunglasses. And nobody knew who I was. And I had the sunglasses on. And I went back to the same party house like a couple months later. And there's a picture of my drunk ass in a bunny costume. Like, have you seen this motherfucker? He broke our window. And I was just like, wonder who that dickhead is. So that's this costume. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
I invented hip-hop. My little tail swinging and my big ears flopping. The Easter Bunny, baby, I deserve to be arrogant. You ugly, rapist, poet, barbarian. Ooh, what you gonna do? You gotta...
There we are.
Well, first thing about this battle is this is my wife's favorite battle all time. Number 1 favorite battle all time. And this is the first battle. Yeah, I love it. This is the first battle we did that people were like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Tell me about it.
And when that happens, I usually get really self-conscious and like, oh no, do we suck? I had no second guessing about this at all. I was like, this is dope. It's funny as shit. You guys can eat it because like, what's the matchup? It's a big fucking fluffy thing.
Yeah.
And a killer. It's a killer versus the nicest thing in the world.
It satisfies my criteria for a rap battle. If 2 people were in line for a bathroom at a party in transdimensional space, would they argue? The Easter Bunny is in front of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan would be like, move it, Bunny, or I'll eat your ass. And Bunny would be like, fuck you. I think that would I think it would happen.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Let me see if I can resume this. And we go. Where are we?
Rocket on your head and a Fu Manchu. The Great Wall couldn't keep you out of China. Watch me rub my foot for luck and stick it right up your vagina. Come on.
And that Great Wall. Look at that, your mouth. I remember that was like That was like the big special effect we did back
But
then.
the funny thing is, you thought that was a special effect. That was me not knowing how to key things out, and so I just like cut out my mouth and I put a black square in behind it. I think this was the first time we did any kind of background that had any depth, because we used to have lots of spinny stuff and abstract stuff.
Yeah.
This is just like some random Shutterstock Easter clip.
This is the first non-spinny background. Is that true?
Yeah, I think so. Look at this. Look at this mask. I'm trying to point to it with a mouse that you can't see. Look at it's just, man, with the things we got away with in season 1.
But dude, I still love it.
I love
still plays. It doesn't matter. It's like that's part of that costume, which is really funny.
Talk to me about the headache that you got in this helmet.
Oh God. A lot of people have asked me over the years, what's the hardest costumes to be in or the most difficult costumes to be in? Oh my gosh, somebody just gave us $150.
Somebody just gave us $150.
Trey, thank you very much, my man.
What do they where I gotta find their comments so I can put it on the screen. What do you want us to come to your house? What is the deal?
Do I have to keep
I see it. Oh no, that's not it. Where do I find it? How do I find it?
Keenan and Kel versus Drake and Josh.
What's his name?
Trey Shad Styles.
Trey Shad Styles. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Come on over.
We'll see you later.
That's amazing. What a generous thing.
What a very generous thing.
We're gonna pass that on to some of our crew that could use the help during these times. LA is shut down. So our brothers and sisters working in the industry are not able to work. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
What was his suggestion? Let's discuss it.
We'll save it for later. We'll go back and get it later. It was Keenan and Kel versus Drake and Josh.
There's another one I want to show. Angel Villa, like Bob Villa or Villa, Angel Villa. Zeus versus Hades versus Poseidon. I like the mythology vibe, man. We did Zeus versus Thor, but I really like Hades and I like Poseidon. I like old gods. They can be huge characters.
Yeah.
One last question for you, Lloyd, about Genghis Khan.
Yeah. I gotta tell the headache story.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Tell me the headache story.
So, the worst part about wearing costumes when we do these things is not like the clothes; it's the heat and the headache. So, one of the worst costumes I ever had to wear was the Mitt Romney outfit.
Yeah, weird.
It was just pants and a shirt, but the wig,
tight ass wig,
too small, and it had like a buckle in the back or in the front, and it was like right here. So the Genghis Khan helmet was too small, and it just like squished my head for like 5 hours all day. So that was a really difficult costume.
And then you start yelling, you know, because to get the right energy to do a rap out, you really gotta and then these veins start to pop out here. The pop veins, and then it starts to fucking hurt.
And one other tip for you guys, if anybody is out there who's making videos or making rap battles or whatever, when you shoot the video, you actually have to say the words.
You have to say them out loud.
You can't just lip read them. It
them.
completely changes the energy and the tone. It doesn't like grab you, you know, when you reach out. So, yeah. So like you have to scream these things when we're doing it. So do that. Anyway.
Here we go. Watching the battle. Come on.
You're on the ass about to feel the wrath of Khan. Silly rabbit, you'll need more than luck. You've got 2 giant ears but can't hear the
I like that line.
Yeah.
I like this beat too, man.
Yeah. So fun live.
Bite off your tail and punch your teeth down your throat. Then butcher your family and make a new coat.
Oh, we never would. Those swords were all like real. Those were
I don't think a tool would let us have those.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
hold
three
on.
Jesuses. The 3 Jesuses.
The 3 Jesuses. Let's go back there. Let's go back to the 3 Jesuses. Where are you? I can't mean this.
Keep it peaceful, homeboy. Jesus.
All right.
Who's the guy on the left?
That's Kurt.
Oh my gosh, it looks like Dave McCary a little bit.
I know. Dave McCary, our original director of Epic Rap Battle History, helped us define the look. Kurt actually started working on Epic Rap Battle History later, but in this, he was just Jesus. And Dante as the Jesus from The Big Lebowski. And fuck me if I can remember that dude's name, but he was cool. He was a producer.
I can't remember his name either.
But he was cool. And he played a gardener, a stereotypical gardener named Jesus.
Jesus.
Man, we got a lot of questionable mild racism in this one. I don't think you could play Genghis Khan nowadays.
I'd do it.
You do?
I mean, I don't think people It's not as acceptable, but I would do that.
Dude,
I don't know why.
Who's giving us all this fucking huge
I know.
super chats? Can you?
Rihan, thank you very much for your donation. I wrote that one down. I'm trying to write them down.
All right, you write them down because we gotta send some shout outs. You guys are making this a fun adventure, not just because of that, but oh, hold on, Soul Gaming. Soul Gaming just got here. What's happening? Let me bring you up to speed, Soul Gaming. We tried to make an ERB news video giving advice and tips about coronavirus, how to stay healthy. This is about 2 weeks ago. We looked at it. We didn't like it. But Lloyd thought some of it was fun. He wanted to do something to connect with people. So we were like, what if we started a live stream? What if we do it every week? What if we do it on Wednesdays? So we've been practicing for the last 2 weeks. We got new technology and software that allows us to watch old videos. We're here. We're taking suggestions. People are giving us a shitload of money. We're going to give it to our crew. Not all of it, but a lot of it, so they can keep their lights on during this difficult time. And we're also looking for suggestions. We're going to start writing things. We're doing a lot of writing with our Patreon members. We do a writer's chat with them. We do more intimate live streams where we actually discuss these ideas. And one of the ideas that came on this live stream last week is going to become a battle.
Boom. And also, Pete's wife had a kid with a 10-inch head. No, wait, 10 pounds.
10 pounds, 22 inches long. He's in the upper percentiles.
All right.
So we are severely quarantined. We got notes from both our doctors like you can't see anybody. So we're not seeing family. So me and Lloyd meet here to hopefully entertain you. We don't have any advice about coronavirus. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Don't touch your butthole. And if you're going,
Wait a minute. Whoa.
I just threw that in there.
I draw the line at not touching my butthole.
But we do have an idea. If you're going bald, if you're losing your hair, or if you've ever just wondered what you would look like bald, now's the time. Shave your head. Go for it, bro. Dive in.
All right. Back to this battle.
People candy. You just like to pillage.
Here comes the dimensional cross.
Okay. One time that took me.
One
I did
take?
that shit on the first try. Biatches, that shit was crazy.
This is something we probably wouldn't do now. A real sword, swinging, cutting an egg full of candy.
Yep.
The dimensional cross, everybody, was something that we baked into all the original battles. Then we kind of lost it for a while, but now we're trying to get back into it where at some point in the battle, these two characters who are in a different universe, their universes collide. So when John Lennon climbed out of his news window into Bill O'Reilly's world, that was a dimensional cross. When Darth Vader picked up Adolf Hitler with his force chokies, that's a dimensional cross. And in here, he chucks an Easter egg and it gets cut because this battle's fucking stupid.
All right.
Okay, this is John Na in 8 different roles, and this is
yes.
We're hoping to bring John Na in as a guest one of these weeks. He's one of the guys we wanna help support during these challenging times. John Na is our cinematographer since day 2. In other words, he didn't film the first battle, but he's filmed every single other battle, and we love him. And John Na is in this video playing 8 different dudes.
Yeah, dudes from New York to Japan.
I believe I have Mongol blood in me. I'm almost positive.
You know, we'll talk about that later, but I've heard those DNA tests are really flawed.
Oh, of course they're flawed. I'm not going on a DNA test. I'm going off the fact that my grandmother on my father's side has a slightly Asian look to her. Her ancestors are from, like, Eastern Russia, and the Mongols did a little bit of raping over there. So a little bit.
Does your grandma, like, train eagles and stuff?
She has passed onto the spirit world where she does train eagles. Thank you very much.
Nice.
My ass, you're not in the Bible. You're a fluffy bitch mascot for Hallmark in denial.
I always thought the ending of this battle was weird. Kind of like ends in the middle of a line.
Well, this is one of those battles where we used to have that 8-bar, 8-bar, 4-bar, 4-bar formula.
Yes, yep.
And this is one that was like, the beat was so fun and it moved so much and it was so colorful that it was, what is it, like a minute and a half long, the whole video?
Very brief.
Yeah. So that was like, we probably could have gone longer or done some sort of breakdown or some sort of bridge or something. That would have been fun.
This is not the suggestion I want to talk about, but since you talked about Weird Al, and since this person is suggesting Weird Al versus Tom Lehrer, who's Tom Lehrer? I should know that, right? Who's Tom Lehrer? Is he a tennis player? Probably not. Who is he?
I don't know. Maybe another funny comedy guy?
Maybe.
Tell us in the comments, who's Tom Lehrer?
Who's Tom Lehrer? Weird Al. What a great guy. Man, I'd love to try and have him. Is that Al Beer? What is that? Oh, it's a sticker.
I went to a Weird Al is like the biggest celebrity that I've ever worked with, besides the president. And I put him above Snoop.
Weird Al, it's a toss-up.
I put him above Snoop, not because Snoop isn't talented, but because I wasn't listening to Snoop when I was in 3rd grade. But he has sent me a Christmas card every year.
It's amazing. Dude, he's
since
so
we did
sweet.
our thing. I called him up and I was like, I didn't call him, I emailed him because he was going to be in a concert in LA. And I was like, hey, man, do you think we can maybe come to the concert? And he was like, oh, I wish you should have told me earlier. I sold out all my tickets already, but I'm doing a show in San Diego. We went down to San Diego. We had like triple VIP. We went in. He brought me in. We just talked for a couple minutes.
He's amazing.
He gave me a sticker. He was the best.
Dude, he's a
like
genuine dude. And I think, so I met Weird Al off it's a song I might play later, off the Bald Guy song, off the song where you shaved my head. Weird Al saw that and he stopped me. He was like, hey man, I saw your song. And I was like, you're Weird Al. Like I started choking on my own spit and stuff. And he's amazing. He's a genuinely amazing dude. And I think he does like what we do.
Yeah.
And I think he would be open to maybe doing it again. But I'll tell you the truth.
No, he asked me.
I'm
he
scared.
Asked me
I'm scared. How do we top Isaac Newton versus Neil deGrasse Tyson? How do we beat it?
We don't need to top it, but it's very easy because you have Weird Al again. Like, it's not easy, but like you just do Weird Al stuff again. He could play Hippocrates. I think if we did Fauci versus Hippocrates, that would be fun. Wow. Thank you, Jenna Conway. My husband, Derek Pritchard, beat cancer again and has coronavirus and is upstairs isolated watching this. Just wanted you guys to say hello. Well, thank you very much. So much love to you. We're really happy and proud that we can bring you a little bit of light.
Derek is watching this right now. His name is Derek, did you say?
What up, Derek?
Can we rap for him?
Sure.
Coronavirus versus Derek?
We got to make sure his name is Derek.
Is it Derek? Let's make sure it's Derek.
Yes, Derek Pritchard.
Derek Pritchard versus coronavirus. Lloyd, take it away.
Derek Pritchard got the COVID, went and got a test and was like, oh shit. That's the best thing. He's going to sleep all night. And a couple weeks from now, I got faith Derek's going to be all right.
Yeah, because right now, Derek might be sick. His last name is Richard, but he's going to kick coronavirus in the dick.
Dick.
I think we did it. Hope you're feeling better, Derek. We love you. Stay strong. Drink fluids. Drink soup.
Fluids. Drink soup. He's strong. Rocking. That honestly is, that type of stuff is the most mind-blowing stuff that this whole video series for me has ever like unveiled. When we first started making these, I didn't really think of the internet as a real place.
Sure.
And over the 10 years that we've been doing this, we've been getting so many stories like that. And it really does give me inspiration and give me energy to do stuff like that. So it doesn't, Trey, thank you very much again, dog. Damn,
my
man.
Yeah, there is a moment when you're like, why am I doing this? Why are we doing this? I want to play with my kids. Why, or I just want to, but then you're like, oh shit, I think this makes people feel good. And I think this entertains people. And that's a good thing to do. It's a worthwhile use of our time. We're getting answers. Thomas Andrew Lair is a retired American musician, singer-songwriter, satirist, and mathematician. Sounds like the kind of dude Weird Al would be good against. I gotta find out more about this guy.
And I would want to do Al, but if we're gonna bring Weird Al in, I wouldn't want him to play himself.
No,
such a lost opportunity.
No.
You know.
In response to this question, no, we're not opposed to it. Rounded Waffle, hilarious name by the way, but we don't think Weird Al should play himself. We would love to get a suggestion of some other character for Weird Al. Or do we bring him back as Isaac Newton and have him take on other mathematicians? That's a question. No,
I think
you don't
that's
like
a waste too. I think that's a waste too. What about Weird Al as like Aristotle or I feel like somebody old that can wear a curly wig because that was awesome. He looks great in a curly wig.
He does look great in a curly wig.
Maybe will he ever do the mustache again? Maybe or like Weird Al as Wild Bill Hickok. That would be fucking dope.
That's fun. He could play anybody. Weird. See, the thing is, like, sometimes we're like, oh, we got to do a battle between, somebody that people know. With Weird Al, you could introduce somebody that, people I know Weird Al, and they'll learn about that character. I think.
I just saw a comment from Dr. Pritch. He's one of our patrons. What's up, Dr. Pritch? Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Dr. Pritch.
Shout out to all the patrons there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The manager of our Patreon and our whole thing asked me not to spill too many beans. So patrons, I hope I'm not spilling too many beans. Our secrets are safe, but we gotta discuss with the people also.
Yeah.
You want to watch another battle? What do you want to do, Lloyd? Oh, you want to do a
Yeah.
lightning round?
No, let's watch another
You
battle.
want to
We'll
watch
do that
another
after.
battle? Okay.
Yeah.
What battle should we watch, y'all?
We should find some way to let everybody vote some way. So we have to sort of narrow it down. So do you want to do what season?
Luis Salas says you guys are awesome. Thank you, Luis. What season?
What season, everybody? What season of battles do you want us to pick from? So like,
hang on 1 second. I've seen this over and over again. Doom Guy versus the Mandalorian. No.
More like Meh DeLorean, am I right?
Wow. Yeah, that show got boring fast. Look, I don't want to hate on your comment, but the fact that he's called Doom Guy and not like another name or something, to me, I don't know if he's going to make the cut. And the Mandalorian, I still think he's fucking Boba Fett. It confuses me that he's not. I'm confused.
Dude, they did a 2-day montage training an entire village to like fight an army, and they're like, yeah, that'll work. That's sound.
I like the show. I don't think we're going to do the Mandalorian.
Baby Yoda is fine.
Baby Yoda's great. I would rather do Baby Yoda, but I don't think he talks. Anyhow.
So what season of battle? 5. Somebody said 5. I got 1. I got 2.
We're getting 2.
I got 2. Another
Matt
2.
Scott says 2, and I like his icon. So, ladies and gentlemen, what battle would you like to watch from season 2? Here's
also,
one
shout out to Hanif Timmons, who donated $100.
Holy!
And I see his suggestion. We'll talk about it in a bit.
All right. So season 2, what do you want to watch?
Put him out there. Put him out there. Season 2.
Teddy Roosevelt does need to come back. He was really good. Weird Al is C.S. Lewis. That's really interesting. Jack the Ripper versus Hannibal Lecter is not season 2, but that is a good battle. Mario Brothers versus the Wright Brothers. I like it. Can we watch it?
Wow. Yeah, that's
good
great.
one.
That's great. Is that season 2? That is season 2.
That is season 2, brother.
I always put that season 1 in my mind for some reason.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it was.
It feels old. It feels that old.
It is old.
Yeah.
Where is it? Hold on, I'm going to find it. There it is. I know this beat. I can even start talking about it before it even starts because this beat is hard.
That's a hard drop.
It's a super hard drop. That was we had to build in some tickety tocketies in on that one. But they did man, Rhett and Link, they're fucking good rappers, man.
And they're still doing all their videos.
It
looks like nothing even happened. I don't know what those guys are doing over there.
They're amazing.
Their videos are every day.
Yeah,
still.
it's incredible. I remember they had a TV show, and then the TV show got canceled, and I was like, oh man, there's gonna be tough times ahead. Nope, they blew up even bigger.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So Rhett and Link, some of our favorite guests to work with. God, they're good, and they're so good in the booth. They work with each other well. They drive each other. They have a very similar relationship to Lloyd and myself, where they push they'll be like, you can do that better, and they'll go back and do it better. Wow, I love this battle. Let's watch it.
This was a great battle because Link's voice is so. Wait a minute, Rhett or Link? Shit, the one who's supposed to look like Link isn't Link. Link's voice is so specific that when we were writing the battle, we knew he could go like, "Yeah, she's gone," and make that funny.
Yeah.
So this is one of the first battles that we had guests where we wrote the lyrics like
with their style. Yeah, for sure.
Bespoke the lyrics.
Yeah. I also like the challenge on this one because season 1. We dropped a lot of F-bombs, like season 2 even, like we didn't hold back on swearing, on sex jokes, on any of that. But with Rhett and Link, you got to be clean. Rhett and Link is a family brand, and that was one of their specific requests. It's like, we can't do any swearing. We don't really want any swearing in the battle. This has to be, so we had to, playing Donkey Kong. That's like the raciest thing in the battle, but it still means like playing Donkey Kong. You know what I mean?
Yep. The other thing, I have been pushing to bring this back, and we don't do it very much anymore, and I miss it so bad.
What's up?
Well, I guess we did Burger King, but the gold chains and then just like the Humpty Hump kind of over the top rap things, I miss them so bad. Like we had that fur coat for Ben Franklin, and the Lincoln teeth. I've been missing that.
I feel like season 6, we're trying to get back to our roots with that kind of stuff, with having more fun, with using gold teeth. Where are you going? Oh.
Yeah, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, like this.
Rock it, bro. Get some bling on. I got some bling. Check this shit out. Bling.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we'll get back to it one of these days.
Let's go. Come on. There we go. That was the only swear word, and I thought it was fun to edit that with a coin drop.
Yeah.
This was a hard one. What's that?
This was a battle that made me realize like how important certain things were at certain eras of time and the flight race during that. I don't know what that's like the 20s or something, the 30s maybe.
I think it was the teens, but it's all right.
The teens. It was
early 1900s.
The Wright brothers were like the most popular people in the world.
Yeah,
they were the most famous people in the world.
It was a big
Similar
deal.
with like the space race.
It's like Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, but that was like the talk of the town. And it was like a competition. Them in France and the different like countries trying to get it up there. They were all trying to get it up.
I think it's amazing that there used to be a time when no one could fly, and then all of a sudden it's like somebody could fly, and you're like, oh, people can fly now. That's crazy.
I tell you, virus would spread a lot slower.
Yikes. Nice mustache, by the way. And look at those thick, dark eyebrows and thick, dark burns. Lloyd?
Yeah, baby.
You look good.
Thanks.
Look at these two. Their lives must have been horrible. Two dorky dudes. Named Wilbur and Horrible. You spent all your time on one machine? If you wanted to fly, you should have just eaten this leaf. You should eat something anyway. Look at
This was one of my favorite voices to do because it basically was just like my Uncle Nick and my cousin Sal and my other Uncle Nick and my other cousin Sal.
Yeah,
it's like
you
easy
did
to
great. I think you did a great Mario voice. I've never felt that great about my Luigi voice. It feels kind of weird, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But what I love is you and I playing Mario and Luigi. Like you're a little stronger. I'm a little lankier. And
it's perfect casting.
Great. It's great.
We should do that again. We haven't done one. No, we have, but we haven't done a 2-on-2 battle for a while where it was like that dynamic, like finishing each other's sentences and like the hype man thing.
The
That's
closest
really
thing we did was the Mythbusters, and we had to switch. You remember you had to wear, can I tell them? Can I tell them?
Yeah.
You had to wear, Lloyd had to wear special shoes to do the Mythbusters. We went, and they're big in LA. There's a lot of special shoe shop. Now what it is, it's a boot, right? But inside the boot is a fucking high heel, and you can't tell. It's like, it looks like a Doc Martin style boot, but it's got like a 4-inch lift in it.
Yeah. Not very comfortable at all. I was also going to play the other guy first.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll watch that.
We watch that one. Yeah, we can watch that whenever.
We don't need to fight. We're the fathers of flight, representing North Carolina.
A lot of people pointed out that his T-shirt comes back. I think, right? I think his shirt comes back.
Does it?
I think so. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, there's something that happened.
Who are those guys going down? Oh, that's us. That's us, yeah.
Oh, there's his shirt.
His
shirt comes back. His shirt comes back. Yeah. This is pretty funny, man. This was Sean Barrett doing editing special effects. Sean Barrett did a lot with us on season 2 and season 3. He made a fucking plane or something. I don't know how he did this.
Yeah.
But this is pretty funny. Them sitting in a plane like with just their hands.
Yeah.
It's silly.
Shout out to Sean Barrett. He edits the Ninja Sex Party videos now and still a good friend. So shout out to Sean Barrett.
He was.
If you guys haven't seen Ninja Sex Party, that's another guy we got to get into battle ASAP.
Danny Sexbang?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. Sean Barrett is responsible for a lot of the crazy looks in the Dr. Seuss battle. He made that crazy.
Yeah, that was the first like flex he had. No, Master Chief too, but that was season 1 was the Seuss thing, and that was the first time.
Yeah, he went in.
Went in.
I like that line. I like that line too. That was the line I was like, we can't end with "Sorry, Wright Brothers, this time you chose wrong." That's too obvious. But then everybody fucking loved it. It's so funny. Sometimes you got to serve up the cookie. You know what I mean? Just like give it to them.
Yep. As long as the jokes in the verse are dope, the end, like to try to put too much pressure on that end joke, it could drive you nuts. It'll drive you batty.
It'll drive you batty. I like that battle, Lloyd. It's fast. It's high energy.
Yeah. I think that battle is classic rap battles. I remember that was one of the easiest uploads. Usually you guys are toiling and we're there forever. We uploaded this while we were shooting on the set of another battle.
Oh, yeah. That's true. We were shooting. We were filming. There's people in the comments saying lag. I don't know what that means.
Maybe we're lagging right now.
Maybe we're lagging. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Does that mean like our audio and our video is off? When someone types lag,
Oh,
what are they inferring?
we still lagging?
Oh.
Oh no, I hate when we lag.
What does that mean, though?
Maybe
Did it work? Are we back?
I hear you.
I hear you. Are we on the same stream? I still see people. A lot of them left, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we did it.
Do we? The Skype call is a little weird for me. I can't see you anymore, but
Okay, I can
whatever.
fix that. Hold on. I can fix that. Hold on. Bam. Bam-a-lam.
Bam.
Bam.
Got it.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey.
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 Isn't that the moral of the story, guys? Don't give up. Sometimes you got to restart your shit. But
Sometimes you got to restart your poop. You know?
Ladies and gentlemen out there, did you know that we originally did a Henry VIII versus Hillary Clinton rap battle, and it was supposed to come out right before Mario Brothers, right after Mario Brothers, and we shelved it forever. We did just release that on ERB2 recently. It's up there. I don't know if our stream is still working or not. I know
the stream is back.
The stream is back.
I'm looking at the if it's 7:20 or whatever. Yep, it's good. I think we are back in business.
All right, lightning round,
Yay!
Lloyd. I'm going to put some suggestions up on the screen. You tell me you love it, you don't love it.
Okay. Walter versus Rick. I love it. Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Don't like it at all. No. Nice Peter and EpicLLOYD do Sayaka Miki versus Metaking. Hate it. Don't know any of those people.
Who's Doomslayer? Who is Doomslayer? We got to find out. Who is that?
Doomslayer. I don't know. Doomslayer versus anyone. Please, man, just use Doomslayer, man. Nope, don't know Doomslayer. But that might be one that we have to do because we're so old. We got to stay in touch with people. So, don't know.
We are old.
Oscar Schindler versus Desmond Doss.
I don't know Desmond Doss. Oscar Schindler, hard to joke about. Not going to lie.
Yeah, not real funny.
This seems similar to the guy who tipped a lot of money. Keenan and Kel versus Drake and Josh. I'm too fucking out of touch.
Is Keenan and Kel like the burger guys? Like the
Sounds
Keenan
like it.
And Drake. I'm gonna look up Drake and Josh right now. Drake and Josh.
I'm taking over your lightning round, Lloyd. I love this one. Kylo Ren versus Benito Mussolini. I've been wanting to do Benito I can't even say it. I like Mussolini. You're an Italian American. Does it offend your sensibilities?
No, I love what the Italians did to him. They hung him in the streets. That's how we deal with our fucking people when they turn bad. Just like hang him in the streets. Kylo Ren versus Benito Mussolini. I like that because Kylo Ren's sort of like a little whiny bitch. And that's how
He redeemed himself.
That's how I feel about Mussolini too. He was sort of Hitler's little bitch.
Pee-wee Herman versus anyone. How do you feel about Pee-wee Herman? I feel like I could pull it off.
I think it's good. I like Pee-wee Herman. Pee-wee Herman versus somebody super tough.
How about
somebody
this?
Like
lightning round. Michael Phelps versus Usain Bolt.
Love it.
Rick and Morty. We put this one to bed. We discussed this on Patreon a lot. I think we put it to bed. Us and the patrons have decided Rick and Morty get for me to poop on.
PewDiePie versus Mr. Beast.
How does that dude get all that money to give away? How does he do it?
I think he's just got a good thing going, and that's part of his budget. But I don't know if he gives away $1 million. We'll see.
Bart Simpson versus Eric Cartman.
Ooh. Maybe. Yeah, that's a medium warm.
This is my favorite new suggestion.
John Adams.
John Adams and John Quincy Adams, and I imagine Abigail Adams versus the Adams family. That makes me laugh.
And also Bryan Adams.
Three Stooges versus Three Musketeers.
I like it.
You do?
I like it. It's problematic and it's not good for business, but I like it.
I don't think it would be it's not clickbaity. That I'll tell you. No one's like, ooh, Three Stooges. What are they up to?
Yeah. It's tough.
Flying high in my Superman socks. Just a shout out to the old thing.
That's nice. Yeah, you got to make more music again, dude. When you're done being a dad and stuff, like go back to making some music.
I think our stream is.
And I don't mean like what. No, you're never going to be done being a dad. I mean, at the end of the day.
I know what you mean. I think our stream is freezing again. I think it just means that we have to call it a day. Guys, we're going to be here every Wednesday. We're going to keep working on our technologies. Hey, lads, I need to let y'all know that your BTS and ERB2 this season are so nice to see. Thanks. We got a shout out to Dan and Ross have been our two editors on the behind the scenes on ERB2. Both of them are great, talented dudes.
Yeah.
We love you, Dan and Ross, if you're out there. And thanks, Toltac11, for the comment.
FYI, Pete, the stream is not lagging right now, so
It's not?
I got it up here. It's doing fine.
All right. Well,
don't need to, but we should sign off pretty soon. But yes, shout out to Ross, shout out to Dan for sure. Any more in that lightning round?
I'm trying. They're coming so fast. It's like a drizzle. Beetlejuice versus the Mask. No. Captain Nemo versus Long John Silver.
I have one here. This is from Hanif Timmons from before, who was very generous. He said, Dr. Manhattan versus Dr. Hauser.
Dr. House?
I think that must be Dr. House, yeah.
Dr. House
Dr.
is a
Manhattan
popular
versus
suggestion.
Dr. House. Yeah. I think I like that, but I think it's a little dated. Dr. House was a TV show that was pretty popular, but I don't know if he's like on a completely different show now, that actor. So
I was always intimidated. I was always intimidated by that character. It's a really hard one to do, but
yeah. I do like Dr. Manhattan. I feel like that's a little bit more evergreen. It's certainly a comic book. Like, I don't want to show my dick though. So
I'll show my dick, bro.
Hey,
my
big
dick's already
dick.
blue, so it's like whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dumb and Dumber versus the Paul brothers. Oh, you. Yes.
Dude, I like the Paul brothers. There, I said it. There,
Good.
I said it.
I don't. There, I said it.
Yeah.
John Wayne versus Buffalo Bill.
Nah, we already did Clint Eastwood.
Buffalo Bill's
Buffalo
a murderer, right?
Oh, well, Buffalo Bill is a murderer in a movie.
Oh, he's
Buffalo
the cop
Bill
in real.
I think Buffalo Bill might have been Bill Hickok, maybe the same, but I don't know.
Maybe. Well, who's echoing? How's that working? Oh, are you echoing? You might be echoing.
I don't think so.
Oh, all right.
I don't think so.
Look, just because I want to push the limits. Let's try and bring a tool in for an end of the day call. Let's see if this works.
End of the day call.
We're gonna try and call our producer a tool, also known as keep the drinks off the drinks table, off the props table. Is this gonna work?
Are we gonna work? I don't see a tool yet.
I don't either.
We still have a suggestion on the screen. Maybe take that off.
Okie dokie.
A tool has never been late for anything in his life.
No, but he's probably been waiting around for an hour. I told him I'd call him.
He's in the shower or something. He's on the pot.
All right. Well, look,
Anyways.
we tried.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for joining.
We have to introduce him to the sign off chime. We have a very special way to sign off.
We got him.
We got him. A tool?
What's going on? What's going on here?
Hey!
Dude, you look just like your cameo in the Oprah Winfrey versus Ellen DeGeneres battle.
It's funny because I did.
What?
I did.
I like to support all of our guests and mimic your screenshot. So what's this shot all about?
I was just trying to get in there, let y'all know it's real.
I know that's real.
Sure, but I did.
No one makes a fake mustache shaped like that.
Oh my gosh.
But I did go back to see Stedman to see what they did because they layered that mustache really, really nicely. And so I had to go back.
Do you
and
want
watch
to do the opposite?
This is close. This is real. And I just because when I initially cut it, it had like a weird trapezoid feel. And then I watched the video and I zoomed in. I remember zooming in on the video. It's like, oh, I can come in a little closer. So there you go.
I'm hating on you, but you look great. You look good. It changed. You look. I don't know how to say. You look more serious, maybe, but also funnier at the same time.
Yeah. I think it's funny. I'm working on some characters, and so we'll figure it out. But
you're inadvertently following my tip for surviving the quarantine. Men, experiment with your grooming, and Lloyd opened it up to the ladies. Now's the time to see what it's like. Dudes, shave your armpits. See if you like it. Ladies, let them grow. See how it feels.
Let them grow. Man.
A tool we got.
A tool. We got lots of people here. I wonder if we should do a question for a tool. Does anybody have a question for a tool?
I have a question, a tool. Would you have let? So a tool is our producer. He's the guy. He approves everything. Makes sure the insurance is on point. He gives the safety presentation at the start of the shoot. Everything, where the fire extinguishers are, etc. Would you have let real metal swords that Genghis Khan swung? Would you let that fly these days?
I know, so I was not there. I didn't know that. I remember we used real knives for Gordon Ramsay, I think, and I remember losing my shit for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. No.
The Freddy claws bothered you, I think.
Yeah,
Those
there
were
was one.
sharp shit.
Yeah, there was one that was. Here's the thing. I think Morgan,
He dulled them.
He did something, yeah, for a point to bring him down. And then the Edward Scissorhands was a costume, so that was not real blades. But yeah, we keep track of when we're getting real blades in there and when we can avoid it.
Atul, can I ask you a question? What was the thing that was the most difficult to pull off for an Epic Rap Battle History shoot that surprised you? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, when we worked with Snoop Dogg, it's like, this is gonna be a challenge, but that didn't catch you by surprise. What caught you off guard? What was harder than you expected?
Oh man, that's a tough one. There's probably something in every one. That we, in like, be like, oh, we just need to find this lamp, and then the next thing we know, it's been a 4-day search. We've looked all over the place. We can't find just silly things like that you just think, oh, I'm just going to go to this local store and get it, and the next thing you know, and there's certain things like you guys wanted for Che versus Guy Fawkes, you wanted barrels in the background, right?
Right.
Because there's part of him that, like, the main thing he's known for is he didn't light the fuse or something to this
gunpowder barrels.
Gunpowder barrels. And I was like, this is going to take weeks, and found it in like an hour and a half. And I was like, okay, this is the opposite of the situation that I thought. And then there'll be other things, which is like just a costume, or sometimes Morgan doesn't like it when I go out for costumes.
Morgan doesn't like it when anyone else goes out for costumes.
I have a question for you, Atul. How many battles have you made a cameo in?
I think I've counted it at 5. 5 or
5?
6. Yeah, I'm one of the hands in the first set of Russians. So one of the Ronald McDaniel hands.
Oh, you're one of the Ronald hands?
Yeah, that's one of my. That's what I count as my first. I'm in the background. I'm one of the guys in Gandhi's side. I'm Stedman, which would be in the front. I'm Jason, and
Voorhees. That's right.
Jason Voorhees in the Wolverine, Freddy Krueger.
Wolverine with Freddy Krueger. And then I'm the kid in the back in Burger King, McDonald's.
That's right.
And so that's 5. Then I'm in Pete versus Lloyd 2.
Yep.
So it's 6.
There's a question on the screen from R.A. Sola. It says, question for Atul. Sorry if it's misspelled, but it's not. It's spelled correctly. Would you rap in a rap battle? And if so, who would you like to be? So if you could be any character in a rap battle, and who would it be?
Yeah. Man, that's a good question. I would definitely do it. I'll do it in a second. I don't know who I try to think about who I look like, and
you have a very unique look going on right now.
Very long, yeah. People tell me I look like the dude from Westworld, which is
yeah.
Totally,
you could. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know
Which
if that
means
guy's
you
gonna
play
make
Muddy
the
Waters.
cut.
You could play Muddy Waters. That guy played Muddy
Waters.
Waters, and he looks dope.
He also played Peoples in Shaft, and he was great.
Muddy Waters. That's an interesting one. Atul is Muddy Waters. Can Indian men play black men in cinema? Is that okay?
I think it's game on. I think it's game on as long as.
Yeah, but Lloyd, you've got a difference. I mean, I'm asking Atul.
Yeah, I mean, I go out for stuff where it's a call for African American or mixed race. I would say at times, and depends on what my hair is doing.
I tell you what, that mustache makes you 45% more black.
That's true.
Like African American.
That's true. All right. Any other questions?
I got a question in the chat from Fox Doc.
Oh, hey, Fox Doc.
He said, Atul, are there any characters that you want to do that Pete and Lloyd don't talk about very much? So characters that you really love, that you'd love to see battle, that we haven't really touched on.
Oh man, I do. At the start, you guys were talking about BTS and Beatles, and anytime it goes international, I kind of like it a lot.
Ed does too, man. Ed does too.
I just like that it's especially if it's something that everybody in the world kind of knows about. And so like Che Guevara was kind of that world of like everyone in the world kind of knows this person. International kind of, Latin America knows him, and then in the world kind of in general about his theories and practices. But yeah, anytime that happens is I'm all in for. So whenever we get one of those, that's great.
I'm not trying to silo you in the Indian American heritage silo, but is there a character from Indian history that we're sleeping on that you think would resonate with the whole world, not just India? Or should we say, fuck it, we're going to target one at the Indian YouTube world and see what happens?
There's the current prime minister. And I thought about like doing like little sketches about him. He's like a pretty powerful guy, has a historic presence. But at the same time, like people make fun of him and he kind of retaliates.
So maybe
so
wouldn't do too well in Indian YouTube?
No. Yeah, I think it would do good for a certain population, but then my visa would get revoked.
What about like a Bollywood star? Are there any like Bollywood stars that we don't know about? Like who's the?
I'm pretty sure we don't know about any Bollywood stars.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: somebody has done a rap battle kind of offshoot on the two biggest stars.
Really?
It happened like after season 2, I believe. Like it was a long time ago. They did it, and I think it's even called like some Indian word. So I think it's Desi Rap Battles of History, and Desi means Indian. But yeah, that was immediate. I think that's the only one they did because there's like 2 main stars in the last 40 years who are like the biggest. Yeah.
Lloyd loves the reaction videos. I love the fan-made rap battles. They give me a special warm feeling in my heart, except for that one. There's one I don't like, and some people out there know what it is.
I do like.
There's a comment on the screen from Andy Ackerman, Atul. I'd like to get your thoughts on Charlie Sheen versus Gary Busey.
Okay, Charlie Sheen, great. Tiger Blood, yeah, he's very Gary Busey. So these are kind of the bad boys, crazy boys of Hollywood.
Lost their fucking minds.
Tiger's blood, man. Tiger's blood.
I feel like we missed the boat on Charlie Sheen. We should have done Charlie Sheen in season 4.
You know what though? It was pivotal that we didn't. It was pivotal that we didn't, and it was a good thing that we didn't because it proved that we weren't flash in the pan. Charlie Sheen is still famous. He will still be famous, but if you're gonna pick an actor, I think that boat got sailed.
But here's the thing: that show that he was on is huge globally.
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men.
That is massive.
I go to India and that's playing in Big Bang. It's all playing in the background. It's always on, so people know who he is.
People definitely know who he is. That dude got famous. Did he became HIV positive, didn't he? That dude's life took a weird turn.
He's the one who trapped the prostitute in the hotel room.
He had a rough year.
Yeah.
There's a comment on the screen from Hades Torture, warm and friendly name. And just saying, you guys do great work, y'all. Keep it up and stay safe. Much love. Thanks, Hades Torture. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Hades.
And thanks, everybody. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for all of you people who are in the chat. Thanks for the patrons.
We got another one from Autistic Cat, Charlie Sheen versus Joe Exotic.
That Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger, dude. Charlie Sheen, I think, got a little rapey with boys, too. I think there's something here, man.
That Tiger Netflix show and Atul's mustache are the big winners of the pandemic. So those are the number 1 and number 2 winners of this pandemic.
Can I go back to I like Lloyd, I like the reactors as well. I like I don't know his name, but there's a guy who is like a history
teacher dude.
Or history teacher. And who watches it and he comments on like the accuracy and I'm like, I love it. But yeah.
I like that guy too, but I'm also like, yeah, motherfucker, what do you think? What do you think? You didn't look the shit up? What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's true.
Beef Mode says Bran Stark versus Charles Xavier / Arya Stark versus Mystique. It's too complicated, Beef Mode.
Yeah, and also, fuck Bran Stark. Bran Stark is the worst. That was like every time I needed to take a shit when I was watching that show, anytime Bran came on, I just went to the bathroom right then. I'm like,
why did you just pause, man? Why didn't you just pause?
Why would you ever go back into your crippled body? You can inhabit another person's body. Just walk around in that for the rest of your life. What are you doing?
Atul, if you could inhabit any animal that's not you, what animal would it be?
Any animal?
Yeah.
I mean, I watch that tiger show, man.
You want to be a tiger?
Beautiful. Tiger. You used to watch those tigers running?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Big old swinging meat sacks too. Like they are virile animals.
Yeah. Beautiful. Try
not to get shot for your fur coat, man.
Or a bird. Any bird.
You want to be
Any
a bird,
Just fly around, man. Just fly around.
right?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes! This is a big tip from Photo Electrons. It's William Osler's centenary this year, and we're trying to raise his profile again. He was the most famous physician in the English-speaking world at the time of his death 100 years ago. It would be great if you could do a rap battle. William Osler.
Osler.
What did he invent? Did he invent the hospital pants?
He invented hospital pants. He's the most famous physician in the English-speaking world at the time of his death 100 years ago. I'm guessing he was the guy to start washing his hands. Am I right? Am I right about this, dude? So doctors
Only
didn't
100
used to
years
wash
ago?
their
He
hands.
didn't wash our hands?
No, dog. Women in maternity wards used to die like crazy, and they'd be like, "Don't go to the doctor." They handle dead bodies, and then they come in and handle your vajujus, and people die. And this dude, I
Your
think it was this
vajuju?
dude, was like, we should wash our hands. And all the other doctors were like, "What's this fucking freak talking about? Wash your hands." Is that
Wow.
him?
Look.
I'm going to look him up.
Somebody in the chat knows. Somebody in the chat knows.
I'm looking him up. William Osler. He was, I think, like germ theory.
Oh, clean hands, Bill, huh?
The old clean hands bill.
He was a renowned practical joker.
I washed my hands. No, I didn't. Hey.
I don't know if this is the guy. Is this the guy who started washing his hands?
Oh.
No. Nope. He invented like residencies. Oh, gosh. That was a really
Okay.
nice tip, but
Well,
that's a really boring
I think-
suggestion.
Yeah, I think that. Sorry, dude. Thanks for the
Wow.
donation. We'll give it to our doctor.
Oh man, these suggestions are getting deeper and deeper. Oscar Pistorius versus Usain Bolt.
Okay.
Pistorius. Is he
So,
a racist?
Pistorius,
Look,
no,
I feel like we need to
Pistorius,
give people. We need to give people tips on when they give suggestions. So here's what the people. They need to be well known enough that people will understand the jokes without having to look it up.
Atul knows who this is.
Oscar Pistorius is this, I believe, South African
Correct.
runner. He's
Correct.
got metal legs, I think, and I think he's also been accused.
Oh yeah, he murdered his girlfriend.
Yeah. So
I also don't think you should be able to run in the Olympics with fucking metal legs. I think that should be against the rules.
It is against the rules.
That's like becoming a Jax from Mortal Kombat becoming a boxer. Like it's just not fair.
Yeah, it's I mean, I'm sure that guy would rather have legs, but when you're running on sprinting stilts,
You need to,
I think
I think he should have to enter the Special Olympics and just clean house and feel real bad about it.
you just murder. Well, they have the Paralympics, which I think is where he does compete, and
Ah.
that's the.
By the way,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what we
making
should
fun of the Special Olympics. I just think that would be funny for like an Olympic winner to go to the Special Olympics because that maybe wasn't that good of a joke.
I'm gonna call you Hansel and Gretel because you just backtracked like crazy.
I did. I didn't have without a real audience, you can't tell if you just pissed everyone off or if they're laughing.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Well, look, I feel like we have had a great stream, and we want to do this more regularly.
Every
I feel like
Wednesday.
we should wrap it up now. Every Wednesday, you guys come back every Wednesday because we're gonna be here.
We're gonna be here. Oh, I saw a good question to close on. Are we gonna be doing ERB again? I don't know where the question went, but the answer is yes. We are doing ERB right now. We have 2 battles demoed. We'll share them with Atul, and we're continuing to write. We obviously can't get together and film right now. LA is locked down. I got a new baby. I got to protect his delicate immune system. So we're just trying to work remotely. And yeah, the ERB train continues, man. That's why we're here to gather ideas and to say hello to you.
Not too much of a teaser, but if we were ever gonna do an animated battle or something of that thing, that now is a great time for that. So we're investigating that. So yeah, I think you guys would enjoy that. I think we do it well. Thanks, Grant.
Wow, dropping bombs. Animated battle, Oscar Pistorius versus... No? All right.
Usain Bolt. It's gotta be like Lacey Peterson. It's gotta be somebody who also has been accused of killing their
O.J.
partner,
Simpson?
right?
O.J. Simpson.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Do you get
Murdering
O.J. Simpson a
athletes.
lot?
No. O.J. Simpson's not popular. I think I'm stalling because I don't want this to end.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed this. Lloyd, am I
Gotta go.
stalling?
We gotta go.
We got to go.
More murders.
Let's just come back next Wednesday and do this again.
Yeah.
All right.
Atul, thanks for being on the chat with us as always.
Yeah. No, thanks, guys. Night, everybody.
Pete, we need chimes.
Chimes? Hang on.
The chime.
I'll do them on beat. Oh man, I forgot I was gonna tell you a story.
Next week,
I'll
buddy.
save it for next week. It starts with a picture. It starts with this picture. I'll tell you that story. The story behind this picture, and I want to point out, look at how far that gun sight is from my face.
Well, no one sees that it's you because it doesn't look like you. So that's your all's incentive to come back next
Wednesday,
week.
I'll tell you the
We'll
story
talk
behind
about
that
photo.
picture. Hold on, and
Bye, guys.
special shout out for the
Thank you.
patrons at home.
Thanks, you guys.
I'm gonna try and I'm laughing at Pee Wee Herman versus Hugh Hefner.